sail away with Bruce and Eileen. We are on the way to Port Canaveral to sail out on the MSC Seashore, and boy are we excited. We flew in last night. We followed all the recommendations of the other YouTubers out there to come in a day ahead of time. Stayed at the La Quinta Inn, which is a budget hotel. It was more economical than actually staying at the port itself. And we also rented a car and to get to the port. And why did we do that, dear?
We're priced out the Go Port, which is a very well-reputed bus company, and it's $30 a person each way, would be $60. And renting a car through our travel agency connected with our credit card was $77 for a full-size car. So for $17 more plus gas, we're able to have a car, and we needed that to go off to get food last night instead of just being stuck at our hotel. And also even today on the way over, we made a stop at a drugstore in order to pick up an item. And you don't get that flexibility if you're tied to the airport hotel shuttles and a GoPort bus.
Great. So we're going to be checking into returning our car and taking a shuttle then to the cruise port, and we'll show you what the lines look like there. And see you soon.
We're able to drop off the car at 10:30 in the morning and load our luggage onto the shuttle van for the rental car company. They delivered us to the port. We went through security, got checked in with MSC, and by 11 o'clock, we were walking down the gangway onto the ship. MSC really had it well organized. Once on board, it was time for an all-important event, the first cocktail on its cruise ship. We went to a bar in the atrium and got Aperol Spritz cocktails because we heard they were good, and of course they matched our clothing. Maybe coordinated. Eileen, however, was not a fan.
Jury's still out. Not my favorite.
We continued our ship tour by descending the grand staircase. Each step is filled with numerous crystals. MSC sure knows how to bring the bling.
I heard about Vinci. That's what got like great coffee, and they got gelato and all sorts of good stuff. Can't wait. Candy. Just what I need. There is one of our cruise ships that we should get. Oh wow. Hi, we're here on the promenade on deck 8 outside the sports bar. That was crazy in there, but it's nice and quiet out here. And there's seating, so we can have a seat.
It was time for the Seashore to sail away. We said goodbye to Port Canaveral and headed out to the sea. Yes, there was a sailaway party by the pool. Yes, there was music. And yes, people were at the bars, in the hot tubs, and in the pools. But no, there was not the sea of humanity that another cruise line always seems to have at their sailaway parties. We appreciated the atmosphere of the sailaway party as it was more to our liking. On deck 16 is a jungle pool. This is a 2-level pool area with very comfortable lounge chairs and a roof that can open and close depending on the weather. It also is immediately next door to the buffet and can be used for additional seating. Cabaret Rouge is located on the aft above decks 6 and 7. This venue represents an old school cabaret complete with live music, dancing, and a great lively crowd. During the day, the venue is used for trivia and other contests and games. At night, though, the room really becomes alive with the assistant cruise director singing and dancing for the crowd and bringing passengers up on the stage to dance with her. It's really a hot, moving spot. One thing to note is the MSC drink packages also include specialty coffees. Brooklyn Cafe like other bars on the ship, has a coffee machine so you can get your latte fix at any bar on the ship. However, Brooklyn Cafe also features these pastries as well as artfully designed lattes. Otherwise, the room is used for various presentations and games during the day, and music in the evening.
Here we are at Ocean Cay, our first stop on our MSC cruise. We had a really nice breakfast this morning, and now we're taking a look at the island from the 18th level. Say hi, dear. And there's the lighthouse. We're gonna be going there later for a pre-dinner drink.
Pre-dinner, we're gonna wait that long?
No, we won't wait that long. And the beaches. And there you can rent wave runners. And they're doing a lot of construction here. There's going to be some major improvements, a new dining area, new spots for the workers who live here. I think we're going to try to camp out at that beach there, right close to the lighthouse, maybe. We'll see. We'll go on a little walking tour of the island and see what's up. I'll see you soon. We're here at Ocean Cay for a fun evening.
We walked around Ocean Cay and enjoyed the island's scenery. This island was an industrial sand site until MSC bought it and transformed it. Now it is quite a paradise. What is great is the food is included in your fare and your drink package works on the island. We did enjoy a couple drinks at the Lighthouse Bar. For a fee, you can climb to the top of the lighthouse and take in the views. The lighthouse itself is covered with LEDs and is used for light shows in the evenings. We enjoyed lunch on the island at the Island Buffet. Look at all those empty tables at 12:05 when it opened up at 11:30. After touring the island, having lunch, sometimes it's best just to chillax, lay on the beach, and listen to the surf. Prior to the cruise, we joined a Facebook group for this particular cruise. One of the people there suggested a bar crawl. Hey, 20 bars? That's a challenge. Here's a couple of pictures. Our next stop was Costa Maya, Mexico. This is a town that was built between the jungle and the Gulf of Mexico. It was reached by walking on a long pier. Luckily, there were only 2 ships in port that day, us and a Royal Caribbean ship. Costa Maya has a variety of shopping opportunities, as well as being a head point for excursions to the jungle, Mayan ruins, and beach clubs. We mainly took in the shopping aspects and walked around just to see what there was to see. However, we did leave after a couple hours to get back to the ship where it was air conditioned and lunch was awaiting. A highlight to the visit of Costa Maya is the Dance of the Flyers by the Mayan dancers. Let's watch.
They are ready now, so please let's give them a big round of applause to support and motivate the Flyers.
After our shopping excursion, we walked back to the ship, and in the hot Mexican sun, the pier was longer going back than it was going to Costa Maya. We were happy to get back to lunch and air conditioning. As mentioned before, the Seaside is a glitzy ship, and here's their hall of lights and mirrors. And Eileen is also taking a ride on hot air balloon over Paris in one of their little corners. Kind of fun thing to do, isn't it? While the entertainment on an MSC ship may not match those on a Royal Caribbean ship, it still is fun to watch in the stage shows each evening. They did have two Mongolian twins who would do these acrobatic and contortionist routines each night. They were kind of the highlight of the show. And while the entertainment may not be as great as RCL, remember what you're paying. It's a bunch less. The next day we were docked in Cozumel, and here's a picture of the beautiful seashore along the pier. We hired a taxi there and went to the Paradise Beach Club. This is an all-inclusive beach club where for one price you can get all your food and drink all day long. We were there from about 9:30 in the morning till about 1 or 1:30 in the afternoon and had a delightful time. Now here is Eileen.
Here we are at beautiful Paradise Beach Club. They welcome you immediately as you come in. You're assigned a waiter. You could pick either the pool or the beach. And it's unlimited drinks and snacks. And there's Bruce. Say hi, Bruce. This is the pool area. We'll show you the beach a little bit later. The foliage is just really lush. We paid online half of our price to reserve it, and then you pay the remaining half when you get here.
As you can see from the video of the pool and this video of the beach, the club was not busy at all that day. And this is probably because it's both hurricane season and school had started. Speaking of hurricane season, a week after we were in Cozumel, Hurricane Helene formed off the shores and raced up and did severe damage in North Carolina. Cruise ships will avoid hurricanes and take alternate ports and destinations, so be prepared and be flexible. We cruise with interior cabins in order to cruise more often. Here's a picture of our cabin. We do have a complete room tour on a separate video, so please look that up and subscribe and give it a like. The Seashore, while we were on board, was about 70% full. This is a picture of the dining area in the buffet at 6:30 in the evening on Embarkation Day. There's no one there. Thursday evening, we walked by the Kano Sushi restaurant at 8:30, and again, no one was there. But they looked like great sushi. These conditions may not be the same when you're on ship, but this is what we had. As we had a rental car waiting for us to take us back to the Orlando airport, we sat in the lobby, had one last latte, waiting for a group to be called. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. We will have more content for you. Please check out these other Seashore videos. Thank you.